Okay, so hello everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. So let's start with my brief introduction. So my name is Sanket. I work in data analytics domain, and I will be trainer for this Excel course. And today is our first demo class. So let me share my screen. Okay. So anyone can confirm that am I audible or not?
Yes, Sanket, you're audible.
Okay. Cool. Okay. So today is our first demo class for our Excel course. So this course duration will be the 2 months. So this is basically the weekend batch. So batch will be start from the next weekend, Saturday. So timing will be 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. So daily duration of this course will be 1.5 hours over the weekend. So total duration for this course is 25 hours, and total we are going to cover the 16 classes for this course. And depending upon the coverage of the syllabus, we try to cover this course usually in the 2 months duration. But depending upon the syllabus coverage, it may be extend for one or another week, and timing is 1.5 hours. So it may be extend for few minutes again depending upon the syllabus. And today is our first demo, and from next Saturday we are going to start with the fresh batch. So let's talk about the prerequisite for this course. So anyone from any background can join this course because we are going to cover everything from the scratch, everything from the very basic. So basic to the advanced level we are going to cover. So we have some expectation from the students. So what are our expectation from the students is that we want that this session should be the interactive, and they should have the intuition for learning, and there's need for daily practice, and we are going to provide you the assignments based on each topic. So you need to solve these assignments, and daily practices requirements. So these are the expectation from the students, and we have designed this course specifically. The target audience for this course is like business analyst, so data analyst, anyone who want to enter into the domain of the data science, and finance analyst, anyone who want to enter into the consulting domain, educators, anyone who is holding the small businesses, anyone who is interested in the personal finance. So anyone who want to learn the Excel without any understanding about the Excel, any background, so they can join this course. So any question till this point before discussing the syllabus for this course? Anyone have any question about the duration of this course, timing of this course, anything, any expectation?
Mm, as of now, no, Sanket.
Okay.
So the
Sanket,
practice tests that you will be sharing,
Mhm.
those on
Sanket,
the
just 1 minute.
daily topics dependent, right?
Okay, so we are going to share the assignments on the weekend only. So whatever topics we are going to cover during the classes, we are designing the assignments based on that. And you can do practice on your daily basis or depending upon your time availability, but we are going to share post after the class on weekend only. Yeah. But we will make sure that we are going to share the sufficient assignments so that you will be able to do the practice on daily basis also. So we are going to share the sufficient assignments.
Sure, Sanket.
Okay. Anything else? Okay.
Sanket, am I audible?
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I joined little bit late. Okay.
Mhm.
Is this course discussed? content of the course for the going
No, no.
forward?
No. Content, we are going to discuss the content of this course. Till
Okay.
now, we have discussed about the duration. So duration of this course will be the 2 months duration weekend batch. So timing will be 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. So
Okay.
total, we are going to conduct 16 classes for one or another week, depending upon the course coverage. It may be extend.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
and yeah, means I'm working in IT industry. Okay, so
Okay.
I have some SQL database queries and all those things, right? I had to
Mhm.
face those data, and I had to manually some make a changes in the Excel. So which I'm expecting here to learn means how to means we look up and all those things. So such a formulas I need to be improve myself in this
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we are going to discuss the syllabus. So during the syllabus, you will come to know about the objective of this course and everything. So basically, we are going to cover everything which is required for the industry, which is required for understanding the basic of the Excel to the advanced level, and we are going to cover the automation part also. So let's come to the syllabus part firstly. Okay. So I hope you are able to see the syllabus.
Yes.
Okay. So syllabus will be shared with you post this class. So just I'm going to walk you through briefly about the syllabus. So basically, we are going to start from the scratch. So anyone who don't know about the Excel, so that person will be also able to understand the Excel from the starting from the scratch about the basic introduction about the workbook, worksheets, uh, various terminologies about the Excel, starting from the user interface for the Excel, basic data format, data validations, different options like filter, slicer, tables, and basic functions and formulas in the Excel, then common functions and formulas in the Excel, and and some advanced level functions and formulas. So we are going to also going to cover the dashboarding part also, starting from the basic charts. What are the commonly used charts? Some advanced level charts, some advanced level functions and formulas. How to utilize the regular use functions and formulas while creating the interactive dashboards. And most important part, which we are going to cover here, is the automation part. So how to do the automation of the Excel, how to do the automation of your daily task. So that part we are going to be cover here. And so this is the detailed syllabus, which includes everything starting from the basic to the advanced. And we are going to cover this syllabus phase wise. So phase first is about the basic, then some intermediate level, some advanced level. So we are going to cover everything in combinations. So we have designed specific syllabus pattern for this so that you can be able to understand it very easily. So like pivot tables are there, pivot charts, dashboarding. So basic introduction about the Power Query. So Power Query is much more important if you have to do automation, if you have to save the time, if you have to do the work very effectively within the industry, then Power Query is much more important. So we are going to cover few use cases about the Power Query. So starting from the basic introduction, if you don't know anything, then no need to worry about that. Then important one is the VBA part. So we are going to cover the basic VBA part so that at least you will be able to understand the VBA code and you will be able to write the basic VBA code also. And we are going to cover the Excel shortcuts also. So we will share syllabus with you post this class. So you can go through the syllabus in detail. You can understand. If you think that any point is missing, please let us know. We have tried to cover everything. Any question on this?
No, sir. Looks everything is covered in it. Yeah.
Yeah. So what objective or the achievement after completion of this course. So basically the fundamentals of the Excel, you will be able to understand the basic fundamentals of the Microsoft Excel. Then functions and formulas. So I'm just adding few highlighted topics. So we are going to cover 100 plus Excel functions and formulas. Okay. Then next is that we are going to cover the data analytics skills. So like pivot table, pivot chart, slicers, name ranges, etc. We are going to cover. So some basic to advanced level. Then most important is the data visualization. So starting for the basic charts to the interactive dashboards and to the automation of these dashboards and how to use basic functions, formulas effectively while creating the interactive dashboards. Then basic macros, how to record the macros and how to do the basic VBA coding that we will cover. Then the most important thing is that nowadays industry is demanding upon to work effectively and efficiently. So efficiently means we have to work within the time. So AI integration. So AI integration. So Excel integrate with the AI. How can we use the AI tools like ChatGPT? Other different options are available within the Excel which are integrated with the other AI tools. And without remembering the single formula, we can able to perform our task. So we are going to cover this AI integration topic at the end of this course, because without understanding the basic about the Microsoft Excel, we can't apply this AI integration techniques, and we can't utilize the AI tool for this. And in between, we are going to cover the Excel shortcuts also. So some tricks and techniques are there to remember the shortcuts without mugging up. So with the help of the simple logics, we can remember the shortcuts. So in between the syllabus also, we are going to cover this. So this is the basic objective of this course. Anyone, any question about this? Okay. So someone
Hi,
has raised it. Yeah.
this is Ibrahim. I joined a bit late. Just wanted to understand the difference between Excel and Advanced Excel.
Okay. So basically, Excel and advanced Excel, there is nothing difference. Excel is simply basic Excel is nothing but simply we are using the simple formulas which are at the basic level. In advanced Excel, we are going to cover the VBA, macros, some AI integration and complex formulas and some automation and advanced level visualization tools and techniques. So this
Okay,
is
so
only difference at syllabus level. There is no as such Excel and advanced Excel tool.
this will help us in like creating reports as well, right?
Yeah. This is going to helpful in creating the reports, also Excel based reports. And most important topic that we are going to cover, two topics. The first one is the automation of the Excel. How can we do the automation? So some practical techniques that we are going to use and we are going to learn here for the automation for daily task. So you need not have to perform the task repetitively again and again. You can do the automation. And how can you use the chat GPT and other AI tool in doing these automations? Simply like for doing the VBA coding also at basic level, you can do this automation based on the uh, chat GPT and other AI tools.
All right, thank you.
Yep. So some initial part of this course for few weeks will be the basic. Then post that, once you will get thorough understanding and knowledge about the Excel, like functions, formulas, and what options are available, you can use the formulas in combination, and then we can move to the next advanced part, that is how it is utilized in the industry. Yes, any other question? Okay, cool. I'm taking it as a no. Okay, so let's move to the next part, that is the flow of this course. So as I told, we are going to cover the syllabus in different stages. The first one will be the introduction about basic Excel, about the basic uh, Excel interface, different terminologies, basic formatting about the Excel, just to get aware about the Excel interface and different functionalities within the Excel. Then we are going to start in stage 2. This is the stage 2. In stage 2, we are going to start with the very basic and common functions and formulas within the Excel. Okay. Then next one is the stage 3. So stage 3 is composed of two things. The first one is the some advanced level functions and formulas, and some data analysis tools and techniques within the Excel, like pivot table, pivot charts are there. So I have added a few examples only. So these two advanced functions and formulas and different analysis tools and techniques, these will go hand in hand. So we don't want to just focus on the advanced functions and formulas without knowing the other options. So we are going to cover both things simultaneously, so that it will also help to develop your interest for you. And in stage 4, we are going to cover some advanced tools like VBA coding, Power Query, Power Pivot. Within Power Pivot table also, we have some advanced functions which we are going to be cover. And last, second last is the data visualization, like from basic to advanced charts, creating the dashboards, charts, reports, etc. And last part is AI integration. How can we use effectively ChatGPT and other tools and techniques? Uh, and without remembering any formula, how can we use these AI-based tools and techniques just to work for us? And each weekend we will provide the assignments for you based on the topics which are covered during that session. Any question till this point? Okay, cool. So I'm taking it as a no. Okay, so everyone got clarity about the syllabus, about the topics that we are going to cover, everything?
Yes, Ankit.
Okay, cool. So what we are going to provide, we are going to provide the recording of these sessions. We are going to provide the notes for the topics which we have covered, and some additional study material we are also going to be provide. Then most importantly, we are going to take the follow-up of the students during the class, and you can ask us doubt anytime. Okay, cool. So I just want to understand from you guys, uh, have you used ever Excel? Whoa, you don't have any idea about the Excel?
Yeah, of course, we have introductory.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Okay. What about the others? Anyone is very new to the Excel, very new? Okay, cool. Okay. Okay, cool. So some of you have some basic idea about the Excel and others are new to the Excel. Okay, no worries. Okay, cool. So today we will conduct basic introduction about the Excel, very basic introduction, and some basic fundamental concepts about the Excel. So what is the Excel? Anyone have any idea what is the Excel? What is the definition of the Excel? Anything about the Excel? Okay, cool.
We know
So,
basic.
So okay, so
Yeah,
Excel is
Excel
basic.
we can
Yeah.
use make some mathematical operations on data analysis tools. Yeah, like that.
Okay, cool. We will come to that part, application part. So basically Excel is a spreadsheet application. So Excel is a spreadsheet application. Just break these words. So it is composed of spreadsheets, right? So within Excel, you can see here multiple sheets are there, right? So it is composed of the sheets. So how many sheets? One single Excel file can consist of up to 256 sheets. So maximum up to 256 sheets we can add in Excel. Okay. Excel file is called as the Excel workbook. Very basic concepts about the Excel. Excel file is called as the Excel workbook. And as I told, each Excel workbook can consist of up to 256 sheets. So you can see here bottom sheet 4, 5. So like this. So you can see here, I have added today's date as a sheet name. So here we have sheet 5, sheet 4. So when we are going to add sheet, so it can show sheet 6. So I can rename the sheet just by double clicking on the sheet name. Just we have to double click on the sheet name, right? So for example, I am going to add tomorrow's date, 26/08/2024. So like this, it can hold up to 31 characters, including the spaces. Okay, so sheet name, it can hold up to 31 characters. Let's come to the one by one Excel sheet, right? So this one is the sheet. It is composed of two things. One is the rows, another is the columns. So how many rows are there and how many columns are there? I can just go to the down at the bottom. You can see here 10,48,576. So I'm currently using the 2019 version. It consists of 10,48,576 Excel rows. Okay, so 10,48,576 rows are there. How many columns are there? You can see one difference here. These rows are, sorry, any question? Okay, cool. So you can see here, rows are indicated by numerical values, starting from the 1 and 8 end is the 10,48,576, right? But at the top, you can see here, these are the alphabets. So these alphabets are nothing but the representing the columns. So how many columns are there? 16,348 columns are there.
Sanket
Okay.
just went out.
Okay. Cool.
In my organization, I have seen means even column name with the numbers. So how
Yeah,
it
yeah.
is? So
Yeah,
is
we
it like
can change the
from
number.
everything?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can change the layout of the Excel, and we can also convert the column names with the help of the numbers also. We can do that. We are going to cover that part also later.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what happened? Sometimes, like for example, if I'm in the column A, so I need to know the column number of this column. So how can I come to know? Unless and until I'm not going to do some selections and data is not there. So I will not come to know about the column number. So for that purpose, if they want to know the column index number, so they are adding the column name as a numbers also.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. So you can see here, Excel is composed of two things. One is the rows. So these are the horizontal rows and vertical are the columns. And these borders are nothing but the grid lines. And each box is nothing but the cell. Okay, so this is called as the cell. So I'm just clicking here. You can see here it is showing K29. I'm clicking here. It is showing L34. So this is nothing but the address for the cell. So this is called as the name box. So we will cover this. Just till this point, anyone have any doubt? Anything? Okay. Cool.
No, Sanket.
Okay, cool. So I'm taking it as a no. Okay. So I will provide the detailed notes for each and every class. Okay. So if you will not remember anything, no need to worry. You will get a recording also and notes also. Okay, cool. So we will understand one very important topic today. So before
Recording
understanding,
will be having a lifetime access, right?
uh, I will check with the institute. Yeah, I will check on this.
Okay, yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. So let's understand the very basic user interface of the Microsoft Excel. So at the top, you can see here different names are there: insert, page layout, formulas, data, review, view, developer is there. So these are nothing but the tabs. Okay. So right now you don't have to worry about what does each tab means. Of course, you can understand from the names of each tab. You can see each tab contains the tools and group of tools, right? So this home, insert, these are nothing but the tabs. Each tab contains the tools, multiple tools, right? So, so these are the tabs. Below these tabs, this area, which is holding the tools. So this is nothing but called as the ribbon. Okay, so this area is called as the ribbon. For each tab contain the multiple tools, and within these tools placed at the ribbon. Then below this, you can see a downward arrow at the bottom. So anyone know the purpose of these arrows?
No, Sanket.
Okay, cool.
That will extend the box, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So these are the
Additional
dialog box. Yeah, yeah, right. So what happens? All tools cannot be fit here. It will create the complexity and which are used commonly. So these are placed here only basic level because of this space constraint, and it will increase the complexity. So some additional options and tools are here. So you can just click on the dialog box and dialog box will be open. So you can see here some additional tools. Okay, so this is nothing but just to open the dialog box. So you can see here grouping is there, font is there, alignment is there, and within that alignment, multiple tools are there. So this is based on the similarity. For example, font is there. So it includes the font related tools. If alignment is there, so this group will include the alignment related tools. So these are nothing but the grouping is there. Okay, cool. Any doubt till this point?
Sanket, can you just show us the ribbon again? I missed that.
Okay, cool. Okay. So very simple. You can see here home is there, insert is there, page layout, formulas, and so many. So these are the tabs. Okay.
Right.
Yeah. So within each tab, you can see multiple tools are there. So this is nothing but the ribbon, which is
Oh,
holding
okay.
the
Okay.
tools. Okay.
So all these groupings are on ribbon only, is it?
Yeah, yeah. No, no.
Okay.
What I'm saying, for example, you can see a font, right?
Right.
Just look at my cursor. Font is there, alignment is there. So this
Yeah.
font contain the group of the tools.
Right.
So these contain the tools which are related to the font. Like for example, font size is there, font size is there, font style is there,
Yes.
right? Font color, you can fill the cells. So these are relay. So they have done the grouping of the related tools. Alignment is there. So like top alignment, middle, bottom, left, right, mid, wrap, text, merge. So these are related. So they have based on the similarity, they have done grouping. You got
Okay.
this?
Yeah, got it. Thanks.
Okay, cool. Then you can see here, this is nothing but the name box. The box which is there, which I have highlighted. So this is the name box. Anyone knows the significance of this name box?
Yeah, it's just showing us the column and the exact cell number with
Yep.
the one column number.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yes, right. So we have our own address for our home. Similar to this, sales also have their own addresses, right? So I'm just clicking here K, so it is showing K35, right? So it is composed of two things. One is the K is the column, so it is indicating this column. Let me highlight the cell. Okay, so this is indicating the column K, and it is belonging to the row 35, right? So this is nothing but the name box. Next to the name box, we have this formula bar. If you don't know the formulas right now, no need to worry. I'm just showing you. So I'm just writing the formula here, some formula. So you can see here formula is visible here. So this is nothing but the formula bar. You can see here drop down, you can just click on this and you can increase the size of this formula bar. You can drag it down also if you want to increase the size of this formula bar. So this is nothing but formula bar. Whatever we are going to type in the cell, it is going to be visible in the formula bar. Okay. Then
Yeah, exactly that my question, Sanket, why it is called only formula bar? Although we can, means make some arithmetic operation there, but we can make one complete sentence also with the alpha numerics only, right? So why it is means formula bar only? We can have a passage of typing in that bar, right? So why it's a formula bar only?
actually the name is given it as a formula bar. So basic,
Exactly.
yeah. So initially, if you look at the Excel purpose, so initially it was developed only for the mathematical calculation. So over the
Right.
period of time, it has been evolved.
Mm-hmm.
So hence its name is the formula bar.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Then on the right side, you can see here scroll bar is there. At the bottom also, you can see this scroll bar. So this is the vertical scroll bar, which is on the right side. It is just for scrolling up and down. And at the bottom, you can see here, this is the horizontal scroll bar. So this is just for scrolling horizontally, left to right to left, respectively. Then we have these views. You can see here three icons at the bottom. So these are nothing but the Excel views. So Excel has a three views. So currently you're viewing your Excel in a normal view. Okay. Another is the page break is there and page layout is there. Okay, cool. So 99% time you are going to use 99.99% time you are going to use this normal view of your Excel, right? What is the page break view and page layout? So let me click on it on the page layout. So you can see here. Any idea what is this?
Maybe for the presentation purpose, we use that.
Yep, cool. So you most of you know about the presentations. So in presentation, what we have the templates. So in a similar basis, it is also creating the template in the Excel, right? So you can see here, you can add your headers and this is your content. So we have the another tools like Word is there, and more powerful is the PPT, PowerPoint. So that's why we are not using this tool. Most of the time, we are not going to use page layout. Okay. Last one is the page break view. So what is the purpose of page break view? Anyone, any idea? So
So
the
the
purpose is,
earlier, sorry, Sanket, to interrupt. Earlier, the view you have shared with the two pages are showing on the same screen.
Mhm.
That is page break or page layout.
So it was a page layout. So this is the page layout.
Okay, this was the page layout. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So
got it,
last
got it.
one is the page break. Just let me click on that. So this one is the page break. So the basic application of this page break is that if you have to preview the Excel sheet before printing it. So here you can see page one. So it is showing that. So up to this dotted line, this one is the page one, right? And next one is the page two. So right now we don't have the much more content on the page two. So that's why it is showing only 3 columns. Okay. So you can see here how much content is there on your page one. So you can adjust the width and height of your page depending upon your requirement. For example, I want that I want to include these
Okay, tell
3
me,
columns also in page one,
Krishna,
right? So I can do
what?
that. So I can adjust the width and height of the column before printing it. So this much content will be visible on the page one only if you are going to take the print of this Excel sheet. Any question on this?
Sanket, does the page layout limit the rows and columns as well?
Uh, you can see
Because it's giving
each
like
page has a
10.
limited number of rows and columns.
Okay,
Yeah, you can see here.
so that is an additional functionality of like page layout, I guess, right?
Yeah. So most of the time we are not using the page layout because page layout is creating the templates, and we have the other tools like PowerPoint is more powerful tool for
Right.
creating the templates. So most of the time we are using the PowerPoint instead of this. We are using this page break when we want to print something, because this is only the way to see the preview of the pages before printing. Anything else?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, so this was basic about the user interface of the Excel. We will cover everything like in detail with the time that we have some Excel options are there within the Excel. What are these Excel options and all that? With the time we will cover everything. So this topic is also much more important. But today we are going to see more important topic. So that is the number formats. Very interesting topic, number formats. So my question is that in a very simple way, mathematics or any other language, how many number formats do we have at broad level? Simply, we have numbers or the text.
Format means I didn't get the question.
Okay, just at a broad level, if you classify any language, simple language, I'm not talking about the programming language, I'm just talking about the
Okay,
any language.
numbers, text, symbols. Yeah.
Yeah, so we can broadly classify it as a numbers, and text maybe includes alphabets, characters, and etc., right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so numbers and text is there. So what is the definition of number according to the mathematics, and what is the definition of the text?
Yeah. Numbers have alphabets. No, numbers have numerics and text have alphabets.
Yeah, but how can we identify that this one is number, this one is the text?
Anything 0 to means 9 means in combination of.
Okay, so anything composed of 0 to 9, so that is the
Yeah.
number. Other than this, everything include alphabet, some characters,
Yeah.
everything, any symbol, everything will be the text, right? So this is the
Right.
mathematical definition, right? So what about the Excel? So I'm writing here,
Yeah, it's a date format. Yeah.
yes. So just like, don't think about the number format like text, date, and all that, just at a broad level. So this one is according to is the number format or the text format.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's a
Sorry.
text format. Yeah, it's a text.
Okay.
It should be text, yeah, but
Both.
yeah, we can use it as a number also.
Mhm. Any other answer? Okay, cool. So this is not the text format, this is the number format according to the Excel. So definition of the number and text is different in the Excel. Okay, cool. So how can we identify any numbers text or the number in Excel? And this is much more important, okay? Because if you're working in any industry and if you're pulling any database, pull from any database, so sometimes we are getting the uh, Excel file or any other file in the form of the text. So numbers are also stored in the form of the text. And if we want to perform any operations like functions and formula on that file, we are not able to perform because numbers are stored in the text format. So first step is that we need to identify that yes, we have some numbers which are stored in the text format, and these should be converted into the number format before performing any operation, right? So three-step procedure is there, or the three different ways are there to identify that it is number or the text in the Excel. I will simply write here 12. So I have mentioned here one more name Mayur. Okay. So what is the difference between these two? Any difference?
Yeah,
Any
12 is
difference?
number is yeah. Text.
Sorry.
12 is number and Mayur is a text.
Okay.
And
But you can
in
see here, if you
different
look at
cells.
okay, sorry.
It's in different cells as well. It's
Okay.
in like
So
two different cells.
I've
DNA.
added in different cells itself. The thing is that you can see here, this number is on the right side, and you can observe the text is on the left side, right? So
Yeah.
there's a difference in the alignment.
Mm-hmm.
So numbers are always on the right side, you can see, and text is on the left side. So
We
this
never
concept is very
minor things. Thank you.
yeah. So that this is the difference. So you may say that someone did some changes in the format. So this is so you can say that number is on the left side, but this is because someone has performed some operation on this, and because of which. So someone may be like do the misinterpretation based on this criteria that this one is on the left side, so it should be the text, but actually that is not the thing. This is the number, right?
Okay, so the default is number at right and text at left, is it?
Yeah, by default.
Yeah, okay.
But this is not the single criteria which we can be used to identify number and text. We need to move forward with the two more criteria. The second one is that format. So I'm just clicking on this 12, which is the number, and I'm just changing the format here.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know about the format, no need to worry. We are going to cover this topic. I'm just clicking on currency format. You can see here, it is rupees 12 and 2 decimal points are there. I'm going to this cell where my own name is mentioned, and I'm just going to change it as a number format. Any difference? Are you able to see?
No.
Yep, right.
No, sir, no one.
So we can change the format only for the numbers, not for the text. That is the second thing. And third thing is that So here you can see here, green color triangle is there on the left side of the left top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does it show? Any idea?
Numbers to other text cannot.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So
it shows the
basically
error.
that. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So it shows that there is some error is there while storing the number. So you can see here, just I'm going to click. So first one is always the issue is mentioned. So it is showing that number is stored as a text. So here at the top, you can see here the text is there. So this format for this cell is the text. So you can see here, it is showing that this is the text, right?
All right.
So it is itself indicating that it is the number, but it is stored as a text. So this is the third way. So by utilizing these three things, we can able to identify the which is number, which is the text. Any question on these three criterias?
No, sir.
Okay, cool. So why I am highlighting the number and text format in the Excel, because this concept is much more important if you are going to do the programming even in the SQL or in the VBA. You must know that what is the text, what is the number. This concept is much more important, right? So I will come to its practical application, but before moving to that, let's come to the starting point. So I mentioned that, so I have mentioned this date, 12 Jan 2024. And my question was that this is the text or the number. So right now, what can you see? This is the text or the number?
Look, yeah, it's a number, but it's in different format, right? It's a custom.
Yep. No, we are right now just looking at the broad format, just number or the text. We are not looking at these formats actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's number.
Yep. So
Yeah.
this is the number. So why this is the number? Let's come to the logic. Because the first one logic is that it is at the right side, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We can
Just
format it and yeah, got it.
Yep. So it is at the right side. That is the first thing. Next one thing is that I can change the format, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can see a green mark triangle. Okay. So two criteria are sufficient here just to prove that this is the number. But why this is the number actually? This is the date, but why this is number format? Let's come to the logic, right? So I'm just converting this 12 Jan 2024 into the number format. Very simple. So what is it showing? 45,303, right? So it means that 12 January is the 45,303. It means that Excel is storing this date in the form of the number, and there must be the one when it was started, right? Just let me show you the simple example for you. So this is the today's date, 25th August. So this is the tomorrow's date. So I'm just adding, copy pasting here so that you can be able to understand easily. So I'm just converting it into the number format. So you can see here, this is the 45,529. This is the 530, right? Next to this, I'm just adding yesterday's date. Simply, right? So I'm just converting this into the number. So you can see here, it's 45,528, right? So 28, 29, 30. So these dates are stored in the form of the numbers. So according to what
Any
was the
base?
one?
Sorry to cut you. So any base number for this means how it is, exactly the 25th would be an 45,529. Why this so means?
Yes. So base number
What
is
is
there.
what is the first as in date?
So
Can we
first Jan.
one
Yeah,
is in
first
a,
Jan 1900. If we come to this number, okay, just let me convert it into the number format. Yep. So this is the
Ah,
first. If I come to the second one, just copying here and just converting into the number format. Right. This one is the second. So first Jan 1900. So this is the first reference date.
okay.
Okay. So I just have another question. So this is the current timing, right? 12:53.
Yep.
So this is also in the number format. You can easily identify, right?
Mhm.
Because its alignment is on the right side and we can able to change the format for this. So because of which this is the number format. So this is nothing but the timing. So dates are stored in form of numbers. Similar to this, timing is also stored in the number format. So let me convert the current timing into the number format. It is showing 0.5. Why it is showing 0.5? Any idea?
Yeah, it's about 60 minutes is the 1 hour, right? So 50 so 12 after 12 it should be 1 and 53 is about to complete 1, so maybe.
Okay. Okay, cool. So let's come to the logic here. So this is the 12 a.m. So I'm just copying here in another column. I'm just going to convert it into the number just to see the logic. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just converting this into the number format. You can see here. So 12
Yeah.
a.m. is the 0, and currently we are around the 1, right? So it is
Yes.
0.54, right? And 11 a.m. is the 0.96. So 11.59. Okay, so this is the one. So 24-hour cycle is stored in between 0 to 1. Okay, so 24-hour cycle is stored in between 0 to 1. So this is the 0 starting and end is the 1. Any question on this?
So can we convert exact time, means suppose 12 minutes, 12 hour, 5 minute and 50 seconds like this, that also convert in the same time?
Yeah. We can convert it. For example, 56.
Yeah,
It will give more decimal points. So impact
exactly.
will
Yeah,
be less. Yeah. We will get in the form of decimal points, na? Right? So some last decimal points will be changed.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the logic because of which always remember that the time and date. So these are always in the number format. So let's come to the our important topic, that formulas. Okay. So we are not going to see any formula today. We are just going to see how this concept was useful for the formulas, right? So any formula is composed of few things. Just let me add one formula here, very simple formula I'm going to add here. My purpose is not to learn about the formulas. My just purpose is to just to understand the basics of formula. I'm just going to add here some formula. Okay, so here you can see each formula is composed of few things. The first one is the starts with the equal to sign. Right, each formula. Then we have the formula name. Then what is this?
The range.
Yeah, so number 1, number 2. So this is nothing but the syntax. And number 1 and number 2 are the inputs, right? So number 1, number 2 mention are the syntax. So it is guiding us while writing the formula. syntax contains the inputs. Right. So any formula is composed of these things, three things. So here you can see C97 and C98. So these are nothing but the inputs. So inputs are of three types. The one is the text, another one is the number, and next one is the reference cell. I'm just briefly covering this concept because we have to learn what is the
Sanket sir,
applicability of above.
just to
Okay.
hello.
Yeah. Yes,
So
please.
just to ask, you are going to cover this again in a first lecture of the Excel, right?
Yeah, we are going to cover everything.
Yeah. So I'm not making any notes of this, so that's why I wanted to ask.
Yeah,
It's
sure.
very good to know all the details. Yeah.
You will reach a recording also, and we are going to cover from
Sure.
basic from next
Yes,
sorry, any question?
sir, please ask them to mute.
Okay, sure. Cool. So for example, here I have mentioned this range, right? So this is nothing. I have directly given the reference to the above cells C97 and C98. So this is nothing but the cell reference cells. Number, how can I do? I can simply mention it as a 12, 15, right? So simply this one is the number input. I have given number input, right? So same input I am getting. But sometimes just if you don't know this formula, don't worry. I just want to make you aware about the concept. Okay. We have the function called as the concatenate. So this is you are used to join the text. If you don't know about this, don't worry. We just want to understand the concept of the text. So this is used. So if you want to combine these two words, Mayur and Sharma, in a single cell, then we are using this concatenate, right? So how will I do? I'm going to write Mayur in double inverted comma, double inverted comma, Sharma. So just remember that while writing the Mayur and Sharma, I have mentioned it in a double inverted comma because texts are always mentioned in double inverted comma. So this is the basic concept that I wanted to make you aware. Right. So just remember one thing, that for text, so there is a special condition. These are always written in a double inverted comma.
Sir, I have a question.
Mhm.
Let's suppose we have a list of first name and list of second name. Okay.
Okay.
And like F column contain first name, G column contain, okay, G column contain first name, H column contain the last name. Okay.
Okay.
And we have to print in I column the the concatenate of the both first name and second name.
Okay.
So can we use column name as well?
So column names.
I mean, let's suppose G is having Mayur, right? H is having Sharma, and we have a list of such names. G
Okay.
column contains first name, H column contains last name, and we have to run a common formula to print all the names.
Okay.
So then, how we used to do that?
Okay, got it. So as I mentioned that we can write the input in three formats, right? First one is the text, another is the number, another one is the reference. So with the help of the reference, I can directly select that particular cell. For example, concatenate, I can select this Mayo, comma, this Sharma, and I can just close the bracket. And if, for example, Raj Vivek is the name, so I can simply drag it to down.
Okay, got it, sir.
So we have different actually functions for joining the text. So concatenate is the very basic. So this was the first function developed by the Excel. Then we have the concat. We have the text join, right? So we have the different functions for this. Concatenate is very basic. So my purpose was not just to learn this formula, just to understand the background about these formulas. How can we write them? We are going to cover each and every formula in detail in our upcoming classes.
Yeah.
Okay. Any
Understood.
doubt? Any doubt?
No, so you were showing that text should be, concat with double quotes and number. What about the numbers and others, reference books?
We can directly mention numbers. There's no need to
Okay.
yeah. So numbers can be directly written.
Yeah, and
You
how to
just
use
have to
a
take care
reference cell
about the
also?
text. Sorry.
Reference cell? How to use a reference cell?
Okay. So reference cell. So you can see here highlighted.
Mm-hmm.
For example, we are using the sum formula. So I can directly select the range. So this is nothing but the reference C97 and
Okay, got it.
C97 and C98.
Yeah, okay. So reference is basically a range we are
Yeah, yeah.
providing.
Yeah, it may
Okay.
be single cell or maybe the range.
Okay. How about we sometimes refer the data from the other sheet, right? So how it is? So it should be in reference cell only, right? That's it.
Yeah, it should be reference cell. We can directly
Okay.
select. Simple like this. How I am selecting here, I can select from another sheet also.
Got it.
Even from another workbook also.
Yeah. Even suppose the data is not in the same workbook. I'm saying it has multiple sheets, but from another workbook. Can we do that also?
Okay, so thing is that we can bring the data from another workbook also, but thing is that, for example, if we delete that workbook, then here will be the issue, na? So what we usually do, we convert it into the values actually.
Okay.
Yep, because for example, I have the access to both worksheet. I have shared one file with you, final file. You only have the one file, final file. You don't have the another file from which I have pulled the formulas, right?
Yeah.
So at that time, that person will not able to see the calculations. There will be the error.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. So means how generally we handle such a suppose we wanted to have reference from the other worksheet and so this is gonna use we in down the course, right?
Yep. So yeah, we are going to cover everything. We are
Yeah,
going to
sure.
do the things which are done practically. I'm just showing the one example very
Yeah,
quickly.
yeah,
For
no
example.
problem. Then we can discuss this later. No problem. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So that's all about the today. Anyone have any doubt?
Yes, sir. I have one question. Sir, in your Excel sheet, in where you have file, home, insert, page layout, you have two options called as developer and power pivot. So in our Excel, usually we don't have these two options.
Okay. So as I initially discussed that within the files, we have the Excel options, right? So what is basically Excel options? Excel options decide how our Excel should be look. Okay. So we can add some add-ins also. We can do the customization for the ribbons. So this developer tab is required when we have to do some VBA coding. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to add this whenever we are going to cover this topic VBA coding. Then we will learn about this, that how can we add the developer. So we have the Power Pivot also. This is also the add-in into the Excel. So it's there in the Excel options, but it is not visible on your Excel Enterprise, because right now we are able to see only those which are default.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, one more question, sir. I mean, I went through a couple of videos on YouTube, okay, and the formula sections, they teach many kind of formulas. I mean, apart from like comparison and these thing all, they try to teach many kind of formula. Just a quick understanding, like what set of formula you will be going to teach us, like.
So basically, we are going to cover more than 100 formulas. Okay. So almost each and every formula which is used within the Excel, every formula.
No. So my question is like, all those 100 formulas are used, like suppose someone is a business analyst, okay?
Mhm.
So I'm assuming like those 100 formulas are not for their daily uses, right?
Yep.
So is that necessary to remembering all those 100 formulas?
Actually, the thing is that if you know the multiple formulas, then
Mm-hmm.
you can use the Excel very efficiently, right? If you don't know that what kind of operations can be performed with the help of the Excel functions and formula, you don't know, like you will do it manually. But there is no need to remember anything. Syntax is there. If you are going to learn about at least 15 to 20 formulas, then
Mm-hmm.
for another formulas, you have already the logic about the formulas, right? So you
Okay.
can just directly apply just by reading the syntax also. So it is not
Okay.
like that you have to mug up for, like, learn each and every formula. At least learn 15 20 formulas very carefully, understand the logic, understand the syntax, how it works, how can you do the combinations, how can you use the formulas in the combination, what is the logic behind it. Then you will come to learn other formulas very easily. There's no need to remember. And it's not like that we are using, like, 15 20, which are the common formulas which are using if someone is there in the business analytics domain or or in data analytics. They are using any formula depending upon their convenience and depending
Mm-hmm.
upon their knowledge.
Okay. Understood, sir. Understood.
Yep. Okay, anything else? Okay. Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
thanks, Sanket. So, for everyone, we will share the recording, okay? And this notes will also be shared, and the regular classes will start from next week, Saturday. As Mr. Sanket has mentioned, this is a weekend batch, Saturday and Sunday, and the timing will be afternoon 11 to 12:30. So, if you have any other question, you can please post it in the group, or you can connect with the admin. We'll be very happy to help you. Okay. So, thanks a lot, everyone. Take care. Bye. Thank you. Thanks a lot, Sanket. Bye.
Thank you so much, everyone. Bye. Have a good day.
Sanket, you can stop the recording and then end the class, okay?
Sure.